This angle is your 0 to 90 degree. In this quadrant, you have sine as positive, and obviously cosec will be positive. And what is the measure of this? This is from 90 to 180 degrees, or 0 to 90 is also written as 0 to pi by 2. This is written as pi by 2 to pi. Now here you have from 180 to 270 degrees. Okay, so this is from pi to 3 pi by 2. 270 degrees is also written as 3 pi by 2. And from here to here, you have from 3 pi by 2, or let's say in degrees, 270 to 360. You have 270 degrees to 360 degrees, which is also written as 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Okay. And the rotation is taken anti-clockwise. So in the first quadrant, you have all trigonometric functions positive. In the second quadrant, you have the sine positive, sine and cosec. In the third quadrant, you have tan positive. Okay. And in the fourth quadrant, you have cos positive. Okay. Now we shall evaluate the angle with the help of this concept. Okay. Let us take a very simple example in order to evaluate. Sine 194 degrees. Now clearly this angle is greater than 180 degrees, in fact greater than 90 degrees. Okay, we want to write it as an acute angle, as an angle that is less than 90 degrees. Okay, so what you do is you write this as some even or odd multiple of 90 degree. What did I say? You write this as some even or odd multiple of 90 degree. Understood? So what is 194? 194 is 2. I can write this as 2 into 90 degree, which is 180, plus 14 degree. I can write or not? Anyone there?
Don't. Yes, I am
Yeah.
there too. You can write, sir.
Okay, that is what I'm asking you. Can I write this angle as 2 into 90 degree plus 14 degree?
2
Yes,
into
sir.
yes, sir.
Some even multiple of
180.
90 degree plus 14 degree. Now see here, since I have an even multiple of 90 degree here,
And
sine
40.
will remain sine. Sine will remain sine along with this 14 degree. So this is equal to sine 14 degree. Now I just after this I would just like to make you recall some of the relations that you had done in class 9. If you remember, I had told you in class 9 that sine of 90 degree minus theta is cos theta. Cos of 90 degree minus theta is sine theta, right?
And theta.
That means cos is changing to sine and sine is changing to cos, right? And what was here? I had a 90 degree here. 90 degree means 1 into 90 degree actually here. Okay, remember this. 90 degree here means 1 into 90 degree. Similarly, you have sec 90 degree minus theta is equal to cosec theta, and cosec 90 minus theta is equal to sec theta. Okay, so sec and cosec, sec can be changed to cosec, cosec can be changed to sec. Again here we have 1 into 90 degree. Okay, again we will use these here. Cos changes to sine, sine changes to cos, sec changes to cosec, cosec changes to sec. And what else we had? We had tan. Tan 90 minus theta is equal to cot theta. Cot 90 minus theta is equal to tan theta. Okay. Again we had a 1 here, a hidden 1, which we did not discuss in class 9. 1 into 90 degree. So in all these, what you observe is that when we have an odd multiple of 90 degree, 1 into 90 degree, an odd multiple of 90 degree, 1 into 90 degree, an odd multiple of 90 degree. What happens? Cos changes to sine and sine changes to cos. Similarly, for sec, if you have an odd multiple of 90 degree, 1 into 90 degree, sec changes to cosec. And similarly, if you have cosec, odd multiple of 90 degree, 1 into 90 degree, then cosec changes to sec. And similarly for tan and cot also. Okay. Now this concept we are going to use. Here what I did was I wrote sine 194 degree as sine 2 into 90 degree plus 14 degree. And since this is an even multiple, that is why sine remained sine.
Sine.
Now the question is, what should be the sign of this sine? There is one more thing that needs to be seen here, not only this. In which quadrant it lies. Now see, because it is an odd even multiple, so sine will remain sine. Sine will not change to cos because 2 is an even multiple of 90 degree. Okay. Now you need to check what should be the, whether this should be minus sign or whether this should be plus sign. So now we'll check which quadrant it lies. 2 into 90 degree.
Third quadrant.
This is my first quadrant, 90 degree.
Sir, third quadrant.
Yes, 2 into 90 degree is 180 degree and plus some angle. That means it lies in the third quadrant, right? It lies in this quadrant. But in this quadrant, only tan is positive. So that means sine is negative in this quadrant. That is why I give a negative sign.
Minus sine quadrant.
Okay. And we write 14 as it is. If it is not clear, then I'll take further examples. Okay. Let us first only consider even multiples. Then I will consider the odd multiples. Okay. So let us say I take sine 348 degree. Okay. Now what happens? I want to express this as a multiple of 90 degree plus or minus something. Okay, so what I do is, since I want to write it as an even multiple, I write this as 4 into 90 degree, which is obviously 360 degree. Okay, so 360 degree comes what? So 0 to 90, you are moving, and then you're always moving in the anti-clockwise direction, because anti-clockwise direction is the positive direction. Then you are moving from 90 to 180, then you are moving from 90 to 270, and then you are moving from 270 to 360. So 4 into 90 will give you 360. You are there in the which quadrant? You are there in the fourth quadrant. Okay.
Quadrant.
And what is the angle here? 348 degree. So 360 minus what will give you 348?
Yes,
12.
sir.
12, right? Minus 12 degree. Right? So now you were in the fourth quadrant and you move just a little behind. That is 12. So you're already in the fourth quadrant. So this will be, since it is an even multiple here, again see even multiple of 90 degrees. So sine will remain sine. And in which quadrant you are? You are in the fourth quadrant where cos is positive only. So this sign must be negative. So you put a negative sign here. And the 12 degree you write. Is this clear? Have you covered this in your tuition or not?
20 plus 14, 194.
You have covered this in
Yes,
your
sir.
tuition?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So cos, let us
So
see the
8
next one.
chapters completed.
How many?
8 chapters, 8.
8. Cos 189 degree. Cos 189 degree. How do you find out? Now see here. Again, we try to write this as an even multiple. I write 2 into 90 degree. 2 into 90 degrees means in which quadrant? In which quadrant am I in?
Second quadrant.
Second
Right.
quadrant.
Plus,
Minus,
yes,
minus 1 degree.
minus.
Right? 180 minus 1 only, sorry, plus 9 degree. Right?
Yes, sir. Right.
I was, when I was multiplying 2 into 90 degree, I was in the second quadrant. But plus I have added something to it. That means now I am in the third quadrant. Now I'm in this quadrant. Okay, where only tan is positive. So this cos that I have, cos is negative in this quadrant. I'll give a negative sign.
Yes, sir.
and cos will remain cos because I have an even multiple of 90 degree. 9 degree. Okay. So this is what your for even multiples is. Okay. Let us now see odd multiples. What happens? For odd multiple, let's see what happens. Let us consider let us consider let us consider cos 300 degrees. Cos 300 degree. Okay, here what happens? We can express this as an even multiple. We can express this as an odd multiple. But we'll this time, since I want to express it as an odd multiple, so we'll use an odd number. 3 into 90. So 3 is clearly an odd number. 3 into 90 is 270 degrees. And you add 30
Plus
degrees.
30.
Okay. Now what
Minus
happens?
plus 30.
Wait. Now what happens? First of all, this is an odd multiple, so cos will change to sine. Because see, here, what did I tell you? For odd multiples,
Hmm.
cos will change to
Hmm.
sine, sec changes to cosec,
Yes, sir.
and tan changes to
Continuous
cot,
to
and
cot.
cot changes to tan. Okay. So now what happens here is, since I have an odd multiple, cos will change to sine. Now I'll check the sign. Which quadrant am I in? 3 into 90 degree means I'm in the third quadrant. Okay. And then plus something. That means now I've reached the fourth quadrant, in which cos
Hmm.
is positive.
Positive.
Cos is positive. So this cos is positive. So I'll give a positive sign. And then this 30 degree. All right. So the value of this is half. Understood this?
Hmm.
Let us try.
Yes, sir.
Let us try tan 300. Same with a different trigonometry function, but this time we'll try an even multiple. Tan 300 can be written as 4 into 90 degree, which is 360 minus
Minus
60.
60.
Right? Now let's see. First of all, we have an
First
even
for
multiple
this
of 90 degrees. So tan will remain tan.
tan.
Okay. Next, I want to check which quadrant am I talking about. 4 into 90 degree minus 60 degree. 4 into 90 degree means I'm in the fourth quadrant. I'm in the fourth quadrant. And
Minus
then
60
minus something, which
also
I will
considered.
remain in the fourth quadrant. Right?
Fourth quadrant. Yes, sir.
So that means tan will remain tan, and in this quadrant, which one is positive? Positive. Only cos is positive. So this tan has to be negative in the fourth quadrant. I give a negative sign, and this 60 we write as it is. So this is minus root 3. Okay. Let us say I want to find out cot 300. Okay. I want to find out cot 300. How will I find out cot 300? This time I'll use an odd multiple. 3 into 90 degree plus 30 degree. Right? So 3 into 90 degree, clearly this is an odd multiple. So cot will change to tan.
Tan.
And 3 into 90 degree means I'm in which quadrant?
Fourth
I'm in the
quadrant.
third quadrant. 3 into 90 degree.
Plus
Okay.
30. No,
Wait,
sir.
yes,
Then
wait,
fourth
I'm coming to
quadrant.
that. But 3 into 90 degree means I'm in the third quadrant. Plus 30 degree, now
Yes,
I've
sir.
moved from third quadrant to the fourth quadrant. Okay. So that means my sign in the fourth quadrant, I have only cos as positive. So this cot will be negative. So I put a negative sign here. 30 degree, which is minus 1 by root 3. Okay. So let us now try, say, sec 300 degree. How to find out the value of sec 300 degree? Let us try this out with the help of an odd multiple. So again, you write this as 3 into 90 degree plus 30. Again, now see, this is an odd multiple. So sec will change to cosec. And in which quadrant am I in? I'm in the fourth quadrant. 3 into 90 degree means third quadrant, plus 30 means I moved to the fourth quadrant. So this one will be and in the fourth quadrant, which one is positive? Cos and sec is positive, right? So that means I'll have a
Hmm.
plus sign here. Okay, not a negative sign. And I'll have a 30 degree as it is. So this is 1 by sine 30, which is 1 by half, which is 2. Okay, let us now try to find out cosec 300 degree. Again an odd multiple, cosec 3 into 90 degree plus 30 degree. Now let's see odd multiple. So cosec will change to sec. Now let's see what the sign of this sec is. This is in the fourth quadrant, right? 3 into 90 degree plus 30 degree is in the fourth quadrant, in which only cos is positive. Cos and sec are positive. But I have a cosec here, right? It should be negative 30 degree, which is equal to 1 minus 1 by cos 30 degree. Minus 1 by cos 30 is root 3 by 2, which is minus 2 by root 3.
By root.
Okay, this is how you find out. Now what happens if I have bigger measures? Let us try out some bigger measures of angles. Let us try out cot minus 1952. But before that, I would like to also tell you that if you have a quadrant like this, all the 4 quadrants if you have, yeah, you have the 4 quadrants, all sine, tan,
Tan. Cos.
and cos. Okay, now these rotations from 0 to 90 degree or 0 to pi by 2, from 90 to 180 degrees, or pi by 2 to pi, and 3 pi by 2, sorry, this is a pi to 3 pi by 2, 180 to 270. Okay, and this is 270 to 360. Now whatever rotations that you are taking, all these rotations you are taking in the anti-clockwise direction. That is why the angles will remain positive. Now if I take rotations in the negative direction, here, here, this will become 0 to minus 90. Understood? This will become minus 90 to minus 180. Understood? This will become minus 180 to minus 270. Okay, and this will become minus 270 to minus 360. Okay, so therefore what you see here is that if I have anti-clockwise rotation, if the angles are rotating in the anti-clockwise direction, that means from here to here, if I take sine of a negative angle, that means my rotation is in this direction. So if I take minus theta, then which quadrant am I in? I'm in the fourth quadrant, right? That means here sine will be negative. So sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. Okay, similarly cosec minus theta is minus cosec. Okay, uh, cos of minus theta. Now cos of minus theta when I'm taking the rotation in this direction, that means I'm in the fourth quadrant, and in the fourth quadrant my cos is positive. So cos of minus theta will become simply cos theta. Sec of minus theta will become sec theta. It simply means that cos absorbs the negative sign. Cos actually absorbs the negative sign. And for tan, again tan is negative in the fourth quadrant because I'm moving in the anti-clockwise direction. So tan of minus theta is minus of tan theta, and cot of minus theta similarly is minus of cot theta. Okay, so keeping this in mind, we shall see some more examples. Let us consider, let me erase all this. Okay. So I have, let's say, tan 3598 degree, big angle. Okay. What you do is you multiply, you divide, in fact, not multiply, you divide 3598 by 90 degree, because we want to write this as a multiple of 90 degree. You divide this by 90 degree. How much do you get? This you get as 360. So you multiply this by 3, 270. You get. The remainder is 89. Okay, and here you get an 8. And how much will you get on dividing this by 90 degree? You get 810 plus 90.
9 times 50.
9 times 810. So you get 88, right? So tan 3598 can be written as 39 into 90 degree plus 88. Am I right or not? Can it be written?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is this? 39? Even or odd? It is odd. So
Odd.
tan will change to cot. Now the question is what should be the sign? Let us try and determine the sign. What happens with the sign? Now see 39. 39 into 90 degrees. One rotation, 1 into 90 degree, 2 into 90 degree, 3
The
into
fourth
90 degree,
quadrant.
4 into 90 degree. So how many rotations are we taking? 39, 4 rotations means
Fourth.
one complete rotation, right? 4 90 degree rotations means one complete rotation. So 39 divided by 4 will give you how much? 9 rotations, right? So let's see 9 rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 rotations, that means we are in the what quadrant? We are in the first quadrant for 9 rotations, right? Isn't it?
No,
And
no, sir. Fourth quadrant.
okay. Fourth quadrant now.
Why fourth quadrant?
Yes, sir. One
Sure.
is
9
4
times 30.
rotations. Four
one
rotations. That
rotation.
means one
One
complete rotation.
rotation.
Then another complete rotation. 8 rotations. So we are in the after 9 rotations.
39
We are in
is
this
not
quadrant.
divisible.
Am I right or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
What happened? So we are
yes, sir. Then
for
also you have
4.
to
I have one
rotate
complete
one then
rotation. For
now.
the next 4, I have one complete rotation. I reach here. For the 9th one, I am in this quadrant, right? So 36 plus 3. So in the 36th rotation, I am in the first quadrant. How many rotations left? 3 rotations. 1, 2, and 3. So now I'm in the fourth quadrant. Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Did you understand?
Yes,
Or should I
sir.
explain again?
No, sir.
For how many are there? See, I have 0 to 360. That means how many? 4. Again, the next 4 means 8, right? And then for the ninth one, I have here, right? Which completes how many rotations of 90 degree? 36.
Hmm.
How many rotations left? 3 rotations. So 2 complete rotations means
3
36 done.
rotation left.
And then I have 3 rotations left. So 1 rotation, 2 rotation, 3 rotation. So I am in the third quadrant with 39 into 90 degree. I am in the third quadrant. But I also see I have a plus 88. So now I reach the fourth quadrant. So this is in this quadrant, cos is only positive. All the others are negative. That means this tan will be negative here. So minus cot of
Sir, I can't see the screen, sir. It's fully blank.
log in once again. Fine. Let us take
No,
another one.
sir. Nothing is coming.
Okay. Nothing is coming. Even now. Let us take another one. Cosec minus 7498. Okay, this. Now you know that cosec of a negative angle is negative. So this becomes minus cosec 7498 degree. Now we will divide this by 90 degree. 7498. Okay. How much will it divide by? 8.
8, sir. 8, 8, 8.
720.
720.
Become 29. Bring out this 8.
98. Now 3.
Okay, and then this will become 93. So 90 into 3.
3, 3.
270.
70.
18.
28.
Okay. So this can be written as minus cosec.
Sir, 28.
Yes.
28.
28. Okay, 28.
Sir, 28.
Yes. 83 into 90 degree plus 28. Okay. Now again, what you see? This is an odd multiple of cosec. So cosec will change to sec. Now, in order to check the sign of this sec, I will see which quadrant. 83. That means it is rotating 83 times 90 degree. Okay. So I'll divide 83 by 4. So how many rotations are there? Because 4 90-degree rotation means one complete rotation, right? So I'll divide 83 by 4. How much do I get? I get 20.
20 plus 3.
20, 20
Plus,
plus 3,
plus 3.
right? I get 20 here and plus 3. So 20 rotations.
Suppose
After 20
fourth
rotations,
quadrant.
I'm here, and then I'm taking 3 extra rotations. 1 rotation, 2 rotation, 3 rotation. So I've reached the third quadrant, and then I have a plus 28. Plus 28 means I was in the third quadrant, and plus something. Now I've reached the fourth quadrant. So that means in the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive. So there will be a positive sign here. This will be, but I already have a negative sign there. Okay, I already have a negative sign here, isn't it? So this will remain negative. Minus sign will be remain as it is, and I have got my plus sec of 28 degree. So this is minus sec 28 degree. Was there a negative sign earlier also? No, this was a positive sign. You understood this? Because I had a negative sign, I maintained these negative signs. And then I had a plus. So that is why plus and minus became minus. So any questions till now? No questions? Let us do one more.
Nice. No, sir.
I have 7 minutes, so let us time for one more I have. Let's do one more sign.
So over, sir. 1220.
1220. Oh, fine. Then
Yes, sir.